Now we're going to be multiplying by not just a monomial, but a binomial. So here in these problems we're going to do, we've got a binomial, or two terms, times a binomial, another two terms. Well, again, wouldn't it be nice if this was gone and we just had a times a minus 2? In that case, we would know that we had to distribute that, right? This is really no different. We're going to distribute that a throughout the parentheses. So when we do that, a times a would give us a squared, and then a times the negative 2 would give us negative 2a. Now we just kind of ignored this 7 for a minute. We just kind of forgot that it was even there, but it really is there. Now we need to distribute it also. There is nothing going on with polynomial division other than distribution. I mean, all you're doing is distributing. Sometimes you'll just distribute once because you just have one term. Sometimes you'll distribute twice because you have two terms. So on and so forth. If you'll just keep in mind that it is just repeated distribution, it'll be so much easier on you. Now we need to distribute our 7 throughout that second parentheses. So 7 times a would give us a positive 7a, and 7 times negative 2 would give us negative 14. Now, we do have some terms that are alike that we need to combine. So that will be a squared. We can combine our a's. Negative 2a and positive 7a is a positive 5a. And then we have our minus 14. That is as simple as we can make that. Our next problem here has some fractions in it, and usually that has a tendency to scare us pretty bad. But just keep in mind, we are multiplying a binomial to this second set of parentheses. So here again, wouldn't it be nice if that was gone and all we saw was just x times x minus 2/5? Oh, that'd be lovely. But unfortunately, that's not the way it is. But let's just kind of ignore that 3/5 for a second, and let's distribute our x first. So x times x would give us x squared, and x times a negative 2/5 would be negative 2/5 x. Now let's go back and let's look at our fraction. We also have to distribute that 3/5 throughout the parentheses. So a positive 3/5 times x is positive 3/5 x, and positive 3/5 times negative 2/5 is negative 6/25. Remember, when you multiply fractions, you just multiply straight across the top and straight across the bottom. Now here again, we have some terms that we can combine. So when we simplify this, it'll be x squared, then minus 2/5 plus 3/5 is plus 1/5 x. They already have common denominators, so we just have to work with the numerators. And then minus 6/25. We can't combine anything else, so this is our final answer.